Hello again. Well, I'm pleased to report that my trip for my diabetic appointment yesterday went fine. No issues at all, really. Slightly high blood pressure apparently, but I think that's because she kept talking to me while I was having my blood pressure taken for some reason. So I've got to do a few readings at home, but there's no big deal. Other than that, that's fine. And then later on this afternoon, I've got my 4-monthly trip to my chiropractor. Just like a check-in, like an MOT. You just make sure everything's still sat in the right alignment. So I won't be going very far this morning, just down along the seawall and then back to get ready and have a shower and everything and prepare for him. First train of the day. Lovely. Whee! And it is another windy one again today, unfortunately. Which, although you won't really hear it that much, to me it is. But it's also quite warm, so confusing day weather-wise, I think. But it eat what it eat. No one outside the team bean on the seats, and only a handful of people on the beach, and virtually no one on the seawall. Never mind, off we go, get some steps in before I have to go over to Newton Abbot. When I do go to Newton Abbot though, I won't be going on the train, unfortunately, because the chiropractor is quite some distance away. And I've also got to visit my son afterwards to drop off my old computer for my granddaughter and get that set up. So it's going to be a car day, so I won't be filming. Halfway to Sprey Point and no trains. It's not very good, is it? And it's not. Oh, was that a toot? I couldn't tell. Wind hit me in the face. Happy or unhappy? Schrodinger's train. I don't know until I watch the video back. Woof woof. Some of you may remember about a week ago we were talking about this set of railings. Now it's just like randomly here and there's no other ones. And someone suggested that it's because it's directly across from there where that gate is, of stuff possibly rolling out of there when they're doing work on the railway or something and stopping it from going into the sea, which is quite plausible, I suppose. I've no idea though. Oh, that train has no nose. How does it smell? Like a train. Oh yes. Okay, so there, where the cliffs are slightly different and they've got all these things stuck in them, that's where there was the only rockfall in the last over 200 years. Back in 2014, they were repairing this wall. There's the original wall, and there's a new wall. Now I showed you a picture of it the other day, and I told you I had a few more pictures to go with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk along this piece of wall here, and as I'm walking I'm going to flash the pictures up. No real order to them, I'm afraid, and obviously I can't match them up because I can't sort of stand on the railway line to shoot the other way. But it would have been this stretch here by those cliffs, and I'll leave the background noise on so you get to hear the sound of the sea as you look at the pictures. Feel free to use pause, of course, although it's a bit late for me to say it now. Anyway, we come to the end of the new section of wall, shall we say, to the older section there. And that's probably that one that's in the last picture I've showed you. So there we go. That was that. And look who's come to see us to say thank you for talking about the wall and showing those pictures. It's Mr. Train. Hello, Mr. Train. Mr. Train's going very slowly. Hello. Wee. Oh, wee. Woot woot. That slow train has actually stopped down there at the gantry, and he's just heading off now. Nearly up at the Salty Dog. Woot woot. Pleased to report that was indeed a happy train, which is how I realised it was coming. But unfortunately my camera wouldn't come off 5x zoom, so I was a bit on the close-up. And talking of the Salty Dog, Pete wants to add the cheese and bacon paninis to the list of recommended items. So I'm not going to try and take Big Bad Trev and someone else and Joan and Barry and all that and what they wanted, because no doubt someone else is going to kick in and say they've got the recommendation as well. So I'll wait till that and I'll try and do a full list next time. But they're not doing too bad. Everything seems to be recommended from the Salty Dog, so jolly good. Right, here we go. Time to head back now into the wind. Lovely. Get blown away. Never mind. Pleased to report this train approaching is indeed a very happy train. Made a lovely tune at Sprey Point. Looks like part of a table washed up. Or could be part of something else, of course, but to me it's just a bit tabley. The end of a table. I don't know. Nearly missed that one because the thing's come off my earphones. Stewart Line Cruises. 20x zoom. So slightly blurred. Five times zoom. Wide angle. Obligatory water trickle. I won't say waterfall, but I'll say water trickle. Blown away! There we go, that's the seawall for today. Gonna head up now, get ready for my appointment. It is in fact Carnival night tonight. Sorry to anyone that might be hoping I was filming it, but I won't be attending. It's really not my cup of tea. Bit chaotic, bit loud, bit noisy, too many people. I preferred it back in the old days, a bit more like this in 1975. Stuff was a lot more homemade back then, a lot more genuine, a lot more grassroots. And the funny thing is, one of those pictures there, it says something about oil, and it's like the opposite of Just Stop Oil we got today, more oil or something like that. Anyway, it's what it is. Head up Mere Lane, Thornhill on the right, Clifton Flats, was Clifton Hotel, on the left. Just noticed that, halfway up Mere Lane. And the United Reformed Church. And with that, we're going to call it a day. Traffic is absolutely nose to tail jammed up. Not sure if it's because of the carnival later on or not, but it's a lot busier than it normally is. So I'm going to have to take the long route to my chiropractor, go up over the top rather than take the main road straight over there, and get going really soon. So I'll call it a day here, shorter one today, but there we go. Things to do is what I did, where I went, and thanks for watching. See you tomorrow again, hopefully. Take care. Bye.